On this episode, we get a glimpse into the start of the 2013 Gatemen season while celebrating last year's victory. It's all coming up right here on the new season of Wareham Gatemen Around the Horn. We are your broadcasters. I'm Austin Pollack. I'm a rising junior at Syracuse University where I study broadcast and digital journalism.
And I do the same. My name's Mike Monaco and I'm at the University of Notre Dame. We're both really excited to be here this summer. It's been an eventful start so far.
So far, so good. We've seen some great pitching, some pitchers' duels, some good hitting, but unfortunately the Gatemen are struggling right now, but with 11 guys at the College World Series, they're looking to get things turned around as soon as those guys return. We have some highlights for you. Here's from the first game against Chatham.
See if he can finish him off as he did all season.
Swing and a miss, strike three. That's the first strikeout of the inning for Sean Newcomb, and there's one away here in the top of the second. Pickens in 2013 at Michigan State, 6 for 10, stealing bases.
Pretty average size lead over there. Newcomb upstairs. Roney fields it at third, over to Lipson at second, trying to get two, and they do.
And here now are some highlights from Game 2 against the Bourne Braves, where the Gatemen got their first win of the summer. Cole Stansel had a big RBI, and Tino Lipson was also wreaking some havoc on the base paths.
He'll be followed by Adam Toth and Trevor Potratz. Swing and a flare into left field. That gets down ahead of Freeman out there. So a softly hit, well-placed single to lead things off for Tino Lipson.
Nice hit to opposite field for Tino Lipson.
And he is off with the pitch. Swing and a miss there. Lipson is in there with a stolen base. Breaking ball scoots away a little bit from Gonzalez, and Lipson will move up to third. He's in with a slide and no throw.
Pitch to Stansel, and that one's into right field, a base hit, and here comes Stewart. The Gatemen lead 2-1. Opposite field base hit for Cole Stansel. And the Gatemen have a lead. It's 2-1, their first lead since yesterday. One strike away from putting this away. Bobby Boyd was 0 for 3, struck out in the second, flew out to left in the fourth, and grounded out to second in the seventh inning. So the 0-2 pitch from Huffman to Fisher. That one swing and a miss, and the Gatemen win. Chris Huffman gets the save. And the Gatemen win by a final score of 2-1 here at Spillane Field. First time the Gatemen can celebrate their victory, their first of the summer, and hopefully many more to come. And here are some clips from the 5-4 loss against the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. Andro Chutura got the start for the Gatemen, and he was dealing through 7 innings.
First round pick of the Boston Red Sox not too long ago. 0-2 with good starting pitching as that one swung on, driven to right field. Stewart going back. Still going back up near the fence, and he makes the grab for out number 3 as Stankiewicz is retired. Andro Chutura sets them down 1-2-3. He's dealing.
Hi, I'm Hillary Bushwhite, and I'm here with head coach Cooper Ferris. First of all, welcome.
Thank you.
So, with the games you've played so far, why don't you give us a little bit of an overview on how you think things are going, who's impressed you thus far, and talk about that.
Okay. Well, we lost 2 ball games, the first 2, and then we won last night. Offensively, right now, we're still trying to find ourselves. We're working hard at it. Guys are coming early, working, trying to get used to the wooden bat. Mm-hmm. And, we struck out a lot the first 2 games, trying to get a little more pressure on the defense by putting the ball in play. I think we did a little better job of that last night. We had some good at-bats last night. Pitching-wise, I thought we pitched well. The 2 losses, we gave up 2 out, 2 strike base hits, which that's what we preach. The teams that get those hits with 2 outs and 2 strikes with runners in scoring position win, and the ones that don't. So they did that. Chatham did it. then Katuitt did it. So we did it last night. So it just kind of, you know, that's kind of the MO of the league right now.
Right.
So it always has been. So, you know, right now we're still trying to find ourselves. We're learning about our players. Sometimes most of the time it's the first time we've seen them, you know, as pitchers come in and you know, we know they're you know, talented guys, just, you know, big things, getting over the nerves and getting
Right.
into the league and getting into the routine.
Right. So that kind of leads into my next question. You know, basically, you're only with these kids a couple of days before you end up, you know, playing games. So how do you go about, you know, figuring out personalities, figuring out skill level, and then before you go head right into games? So.
Well, we do early outs, kind of watch them a little bit, and we try to put them in successful situations, you know, and yeah, it's hard because again, you know, we've trusted their coaches and, you know, scouts to tell us, you know, who the players are, and, you know, without seeing them, it's tough. But you get in here and you kind of look at them and you try to tweak a few things and see how they adjust to that, and you know, it's a tough ordeal to
Right.
start with, and then you get a grasp of what people can do, and you can kind of mold your team how
Right.
you want it.
Because they're coming in with a great amount of skill, you know,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
coming from great universities across the country, so absolutely. My next question is, so you still have players who are playing in the College World
Oh, yeah.
Series.
Yeah.
So what kind of impact are you looking for them to bring to the team once they return?
Well, they're in the World Series, so evidently they're really good players.
They're
A lot
doing
of them
something
we've
right.
already had, you know, that played for us last year.
Right.
You know, the big thing is there's 11 of them over there, and that may be a Cape League record. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's had 11 guys, you know, this late in the season still playing.
Is there anyone you're particularly excited about returning for
Well,
the Gatemen?
Yeah, I mean, Ethan Gross is back with us. Cole Sturgeon is going to be back. We, you know, hope. You know, we're excited about Kyle Schwarber. Kyle's going USA, but he wants to
Right.
be here. He'll probably show up here at some point this summer.
Right.
You know, we've got a lot of guys that played roles last year for us. Sean Newcomb, you know, pitchers, and we had Chris Huffman, and trying to think, we got some more, but they, you know, these guys all played a good role, you know, for us in our championship run last year. We just, you know, like I said, we just lost all the big boppers, Polka and Horan,
Right.
you know, and Mott and Ty Ross. But yeah, I can't wait for these 11 guys to get here from the World Series and see how that blends into the chemistry of our team, and you know, we'll see how that goes.
Right. So having these kids play on Cape Cod, what do you want their overall experience to be, you know, playing in the Cape League?
Well, I want them to enjoy themselves. I want them to still realize it's a game, and you know, it's there's a lot of pressure on them. You know, this is where they're going to make their money,
Right.
and they need to really shine and do their thing, but you don't want the pressure to overwhelm them. I tell them all the time that a lot of the pressure, you know, comes from themselves and their families and things like that, because they want to do well, but you know, it still boils down to it's just a game, and they've got to go out there and play it and have fun playing it, and I want it to be a fun experience for them, and I want them to enjoy themselves here, and it's a great place to be, and it's a great league, and if you can prove yourself in this league, you're pretty much set for the rest of
Absolutely.
your life.
And it shows, you know, the numbers
Yeah.
of players that have made it big time.
Yeah,
playing
we
on
had,
the Cape League.
I think, 17 of them off of last year's team
It's incredible.
that did that, and you know, we just look for things like that, you know, to happen. You know, and getting back to last year's team, you know, we had a lot of guys play roles for us, and they all. The biggest thing was their chemistry was so good. I told somebody that, you know, that was the first team that's pretty much ever beat me to the field. You know, there would be 2 or 3 of them sitting,
Right.
waiting on a bench for me to get there. Finally, you know, I almost gave my keys to one of them because they kept getting there earlier and earlier. But It's fun watching them in the World Series. There's a bunch of Rumbelow and those guys, or, Ty Ross and Cole and all those guys, and Schwarber, that played for us last year, Holder and Graveman, and, it's just fun to watch them.
Right.
And we're excited for them, and hopefully they'll get them another ring, this next week up there in Omaha. But, Fred Shepard, pitched well for us in the championship game last year. He's back with us also this summer and doing a good job. Pitched well at Katuitt the other night. And so we're excited about getting guys in, but we're also excited about working with the guys that are here too.
Great. Well, Coach, thank you so much for coming in and talking with us this week, and good luck tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Hi, I'm Matt Walsh, and you are watching Wareham Gatemen Around the Horn.
Hi, I'm here with left-handed pitcher Fred Shepard. Fred, you were part of the 2012 championship team, so congratulations.
Thank you.
So how does it feel to be back in Wareham?
It's great. I called up Coach Ferris at the beginning of the year and Mr. Gay and asked if I could come back for a second time around. They let me come back, so I'm excited.
Lucky you. All right, so you are now a veteran on the team. Do you have any advice for the many incoming rookies that you have on this team?
I mean, just give it your all going out there every time. You really can't take a day off, and it gets tiring. We play, I don't know how many games, maybe 50-something games in 50-something days. So really make use of your off days, don't fool around, and just stay focused.
All right, so you guys have been with each other a couple days, maybe a week at most, and you're playing with teammates from all around the country. How do you keep that team dynamic going and, really playing together as one on the field?
Everybody's coming from a different background coming in, but at the same time, we all have just this common denominator, baseball. So there's really not that much different. It's just like any other team you go on to. At first, you don't know the guys, but you mesh real fast, and that's part of summer ball.
Hi again, I'm here with Tucker Simpson, the pitcher for the Gatemen. This is your first year, correct?
Correct.
So how do you like Cape Cod so far?
It's great. I flew in yesterday from Atlanta and to Boston. My host family picked me up and they showed me around. It's a pretty neat experience so far already. Just meeting with the guys. The dinner last night was fun, getting to meet all the coaches and all the host families. So it's been a little bit overwhelming yesterday coming in, having everything happen so fast, but it's been fun for sure.
All right, good. So you played at Florida. How do you feel about this not so great weather here?
Well, that's different for sure. I know every day back in Florida was pretty much sunshiny, 90 degrees, and I come up here, it's overcast, a little damp, pretty cold too. So, I mean, I'm from North Alabama, so it gets pretty chilly where I'm from anyway, so I'm used to it.
Go get them, Gatemen. Get yourself ready, baby. It's fixing to crank up.
Get Tyler, Eric.
Yo, Suggs, we say 3-4 kid. Foul.
Here we go, son! I'm fine. Oh, that's out.
Oh, I love being at the bottom of the dog pile. It was unbelievable. It's a great feeling to be under there.
Been a long ride. Been a long ride.
How do you feel?
I feel emotionally drained, physically drained. You know, I know the guys do too. They left it out there for us today, and it's been an amazing season. Hey, I can't thank you enough. I told you that before we got started tonight. I just can't express it. I'm glad you guys got it done. I'm glad you're getting your ring. Thank you for coming up and spending the summer with us, okay? I know the people at Wareham appreciate it too. Okay, let's get our prayer and then we'll eat together one more time and then we'll head out of here, okay? Good job, Dave. Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with catcher Matthew Walsh. Now, Matt, you're a local kid. Tell us how it is playing for the Cape Cod Baseball League.
It's pretty awesome because growing up around the Cape, I mean, you always go to the games, and everyone around is always talking about it. And then now to play here is just a dream come true.
All right, of course. So how is your experience so far being on the Gatemen? How do you like the team, stuff like that?
It's great. You meet a bunch of guys from all over the country, and you become close to them. So it's pretty cool to stay in touch with them over the season like I did last year. So it's a good time.
Do you think it's tough, you know, a group of guys getting thrown on a team together? You don't necessarily know each other's personalities. Is that tough to, you know, end up having to be on the field and play together?
I don't think so. I mean, we're all here for the same reasons, to try to play past college and to reach our dreams too. So.
Hi, I'm here with Trevor Potratz. And so, Trevor, first of all, it was a great game for you last night. First home run of the season. How does that help your confidence going into tonight?
A lot, just because I was looking for that first hit. Luckily, it was that one, but I'm starting to feel like confident, more smooth and relaxed, which is good with the quality of pitching we face out here. So I feel a lot more relaxed and could just go about it the way I know how.
Great. Talk to us a little bit about the difference with the wooden bat. Is it a big adjustment for you, or have you had experience using them before?
I've had experience. Last summer I played in the Northwoods in Minnesota, so it was all wood bat, as well as like throughout high school and stuff. But I enjoy using only the wood bats because I think the metal bats that we use nowadays, as our coach puts his spaghetti bats, which is perfectly describing it, but I like using the wood, but everybody has to adjust to it after using metal for 50 some odd games.
Yeah.